Welcome, inhabitants of the invisible world, old and new. Very much welcome to our second session of our Young Relics narrative. I'm Sid Ozna, and I'll be your host and narrator for this evening. With me, I have my beautiful Young Relics, Iggy, Zasco, and Vini. Say hello, guys.
Hello, guys.
Hello, everyone.
Our intro for this one should have been "Hello, darlings."
Hello, darling. How's it going, my darling?
Well, very much welcome everybody watching. Thank you, my beautiful players, to join me for the second session of our short narrative of Cogito RPG, Young Relics. Quick reminder, this is a Cogito RPG game. Takes place in the invisible world, which is a game setting created by yours truly from Ex Ignorantia, a world much like ours, but with many more weirdness and levels. But on Cogito, we focus our attention on the great war, on the only war, some would say, between heaven and hell. But in our case, these are not places, but sides from the balance of all things in our invisible world. And our game focuses on the lives, the very mundane, most of the time, lives of angels, fallen, and demons, which is the three characters here represented. Oh, and a quick shout out to Gustavo, our technical director / the voice of God, with us.
The Overlord.
Hello there.
And the clouds parted, and he said hello there. Okay, so quick catch up, because I'm not gonna take too much of your time with introductions, because you already seen the first section, right? You sneaky minx, you sneaky RPG minx. Okay, so a quick catch up. Bernie, a human sensitive and mother figure to our group, has vanished. They meet Karma, a courier who was looking for her, and they take our group to JM, the leader of the Puff Pass Collective, who tells them that Bernie seems to be rallying up the tribes of Rust against TM development, which is buying and changing the place into pretty much a corporate town, a next level tech company gentrification style. Other people also seem to be vanishing. Our characters are quickly understanding. The group talked to Vulture 360, the leader of the massive multiplayer organization, who told them that the tribe refused to talk to Bernie, but one of them apparently did. And very quickly they got a call from the potential collaborator who told them that he was in danger. So Young Relics arrived at the old companion dog food factory, and the place was surrounded by 4 McLean soldiers who were threatening whoever was inside, and that whoever is inside told them through the speakers that he can't leave, he will die if he leaves. But apparently the building has already been sold to TM, and for some reason the McLeans are there to collect. So we come back to the streets of Rust, and the stage is yours, Relics. The McLeans look at you and say, "What the fuck are you gonna do about it?"
Oh. Hey, what the fuck are we gonna do about it, guys?
Okay. Seems like once again we find ourselves in a little bit of trouble. Amelia's gonna get down from the motorbike that we were riding on, and she's gonna slowly approach the guys, flouncing her hair and twisting a little bit of her ring, saying, guys, calm down. We just wanna talk.
It's all cool.
Should I make a test for my... You're on mute.
Are you using your relic?
Very strongly. Even though it doesn't seem, but I am very... inside Amelia is kind of fuck again. So she's gonna strongly suggest her relic to make some good use of the magic.
Okay, do remind us very briefly what your relic does.
My
While
relic
you
is
roll,
the, I will call it by its proper name. My relic is the Evergreen Ring. And as a written one, it was a ring that every time that she handles it, or she willful uh, twists a ring around her finger, it propels an aura of persuasion and infatuation. With It's like, I was thinking afterwards, it's not biologically, but very similar in the feeling as what poison ivy does,
yeah, like pheromone
like
vibes.
pheromones, but it's more a
Very through
mind.
mind.
It's
Yeah.
a mind pheromone. It's not biological like a pheromone actually happening in the real world. It's more like telepathically pheromones.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I will not. I cannot convince people. I cannot change people's minds, but I can surely make them at least look at me and pay me some
At
attention.
least willing to hear you, right? Like, come on, look at Amelia. You gotta hear her for a second.
And I guess my team members know that that is actually Amelia buying us some time. You know, she'll play along a couple of minutes just for you guys to do something.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Amelia, do we have a role?
This I was gonna ask my role is in
I think a role is
the arcane
intelligence.
role.
Yeah, I think it's intelligence and DS.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
Quick reminder, we use the Signum system, which is a very streamlined, very narrative roleplay focused with one simple equation that resolves everything. That's a good roll. 3 success.
I was good.
The McLean, the McLean in front, like seems to be kind of a leader, as far as a leader can go to such low soldiers, and he's like, I think I saw you around. You're that. What are you doing here? This fucking place is like, it's like gone. I don't know who the fuck is inside, but like, gotta get the fuck out. TM already has the place, and they're not super
Oh.
patient.
I see. Now, you know, sorry for us interrupting, but we were just hearing stuff, and we were like, "What's going on? What's happening? Let's have a talk with these dudes. Maybe something can be done." You know, everybody here loves Rust to be a peaceful place for everybody. So yeah, that's all. I just wanted to talk.
The other guys are kind of like pushing each other, like, yeah, peaceful, peaceful, yeah, for sure, yeah. It was like, yeah, but I think you better like walk. You know, this shit, it's already like resolved. You know, we're gonna fuck up this place if that dude doesn't leave. So it's kind of settled.
It doesn't seem quite resolved. I mean, you guys are still outside.
Okay, while we talk, I want to ask if Shutter or Phony Philip want to do something. Shutter, let's go with you first.
Yeah, sure. Once I noticed what was happening, since Iggy already said, I can imagine that Amelia. Communicate. No, yeah, the player said her intention, so I kind of think that she communicated with her eye, like, I got it, and I see her finger doing like this. So I'll try to nonchalantly walk towards the place, you know, like who's just taking a look around, trying not to, you know, call any attention to myself, just like taking a look, see what I can see. They were banging at a door. Where did I hear voices coming from?
Okay, roll me intelligence with perception while Phony Philip tells me what he wants to do.
So he approaches Amelia with confident steps. He puts his hand very softly on her shoulder And he taps twice. He looks at the guy in the front and he says, "Oh man, I just overheard that you wanna go inside and stomp that motherfucker, but that would be a bummer, wouldn't it? Because if you do that, he's not gonna pay me my money. You see, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm coming here because that motherfucker inside, he's owing big shit to me, you know? So I know you wanna go there, you want this fucking beauty empty. I understand that. I want that motherfucker to pay me my money. So what about this? He takes like, I don't know, $100. Why don't you guys give us like 15 little minutes with that motherfucker over there while we enjoy some beers and booze on that bar of the street? And I promise you, this place is not gonna be just empty. My pockets also will be full. Huh? Everything's gonna be happy. What do you say about it, man? Come on.
Okay. Roll me an impossible to lose intelligence with either performance or oratory. Shutter, I just thought that you have 4 successes. What do you notice? You notice that they're banging on heavy factory-like doors, metal and wooden heavy doors. The windows are all pretty high, like 3 meters, and those like squares of glass. So you probably wouldn't be able to go through them unless you like actually smash them, like the frames. But you do notice the peeking the tip of stairs, of emergency stairs, that you think you can step on a trash can and get them down, so you can get a way to enter without possibly without anybody realizing.
Yeah, that's my jam. I'm on
That's
it.
your jam.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need an agility and stealth check for you. If it's good enough, it's gonna be good enough for you to not only separate from the group, not noticed, but also get the stairs down without making noise or anything like that. If you don't do a great a great check, I will ask for another roll.
Do I get any bonus because Amelia is distracting them?
Yeah, I'll give you a -2 actually.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
2 out
that's
of 3.
good. I'll say you manage to, you guys realize, but you don't call attention to it. But Shutter very sneaky leaves, and Shutter, you basically go kind of around the building, step on a trash can, and slide the stairs down. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay. While you do that, okay, your check was 1 success, Phony Philip.
I
I'll
have 2 in
say-
performance, so I don't know. You said that you said that the difficulty, yes, was 5, right? I don't
You
know.
have, how many points do you have?
2 in performance. I don't know how was
Okay,
the
difficulty would be 6. I'll give you a -2 because of Amelia, but you still have 1 success because that's
No, because I had a 3, so I
No,
had
that
2
would be a
from
4
performance.
The
Oh,
base
damn.
is
Okay.
Yeah.
not 5.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
anyway,
so just 1 success.
but the guy, the Johnny 4, kind of looks at the guys. They kind of whisper to each other. He looks at you and goes like, an extra 50 buys you 10 minutes.
Well, that won't be an issue, man. That's plenty. There's plenty more with that dude. Come on, take it.
He gets the money, kind of turns around. I'm not saying you guys are not fighters, but if it would ever be a moment to sneak attack someone, would be now, because the guy literally turns his back on you and starts like, yo, check this shit out, we can do that, and they start talking about the money and how they're gonna split it, and they're like super entertained with this for solid 3 to 5 minutes. You know, they're like, oh yeah, shit, we could do and go to there, and you kind of left to like unattained for a moment. You notice Shutter already kind of vanished somewhere. I'll go back to Amelia.
Okay. Okay, as they dissipate.
Okay,
and
one
as
second.
they-
Are we good on sound? We cool?
Yeah. it's
Okay,
good.
cool.
Yeah, it's okay. We had a little hiccup there.
Cool, let's roll.
But our amazing chat warned us, so it's working. And by amazing chat, I mean there was a no sound comment from Farol do Leocornios. Shadow Ray! How you doing, Ray? Hey, hey! Coming back to Amelia. As Phony, like, super makes them entertained, I'll look at him, give it a little smile, like, working together is cool sometimes, and I'll even though I see now, I presume I see more clearly that Sharon went the side way. I'm gonna walk towards the entrance, towards the formal end, the door the guys were banging. I'm gonna walk over there and just like, and kinda, you know, when it's not a whisper, but I'm talking to the door. If somebody's hearing through the door, so I'm gonna talk. Try not to get the guy's attention. Say, we bought you like 10 minutes, so it should be nice that you open us. We might be saving your ass here.
Amelia, you kind of see an eye on the slit of the door, kind of, but you can't quite understand what's happening. You can kind of see the shiny, like the brightness of the eye. While you're doing this, Shutter, you go up the emergency stairs, and you see from, you know, those glass panel windows that are kind of like this on top of the building, kind of like a, you know,
a dome or something.
yeah, exactly. Very, very like broken down, dirty, like almost opaque, but you can still see through them. And what you see is a dog, like right in front of the door, and he's doing the most anthropomorphic thing, which is like holding a paw, like worried, like looking at the door. And Amelia, you hear, "Are they gone?"
For a couple of minutes, they are.
Well, fuck. The door kind of buzzes, and you can feel it like clicking that it's open.
Okay.
You gonna go in?
Yeah, of course.
Phony?
Oh, me too.
Okay.
Yes, me too. You as well.
Give me a non-invasive, man, agility test. I just want to see how you guys, both of you.
Okay.
I just want to see what you roll. Just want to look at it.
Just wanna
Give it a little kiss.
I wanna see a little bit of destiny play around in this bitch.
Shake that money, that the money maker.
You said agility, right?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I've got a 10, 5, and a 3.
No, you good. You gold.
Am I?
Okay,
I got
both
a
of you
9 and a
go.
7. We are sneaky.
The door opens. You're like, you kind of slide in, and you kind of hear the McLeans going like, yo, the door is damn, the door is closed, yo. And you're in, and Shutter, you see them coming in from above. And as soon as you guys go in, you see Scoob.
Oh my god!
Hacker experiment. Scared as
Gorgeous.
fuck.
Scared, yeah.
Question.
Scoob.
Narrator.
Scoob. That was such a fun image to create.
Question. Is he 100% looks like a dog? Or
He's
or there
No, 100% dog.
okay, then I'm
Machine
gonna
like.
immediately go, oh my god, you're so cute! Where's your owner? I'm gonna like caress his ears.
The narrator was speechless by the cuteness for a second. He goes like, "Oh, I haven't been hugged in such a long time," and he kind of hugs you with like
Yo.
long paws.
You two get a room. Phony obviously felt like jealous of the dog, and Amelia, and he's like, "Hey, get a fucking room here."
As he says that, I'm gonna still be hugging the dog, and I'm gonna turn around in the most cinematic flair you can find in your minds. Her hair is gonna like 2 blonde streaks of hair gonna fly around in the 360. I'm gonna say, "Are you jealous? There's a little bit for you if you wait long enough." And I'm gonna
some phony Phillip action.
and then I'm gonna say, "It's a pleasure to meet you, sir."
He goes like,
Phony automatically goes.
My owner, you asked, I'm gonna answer, he died a long time ago. Yeah, but he left me this place. And he wags his tail. He left me his place. Well, not technically, I know, because a dog, especially a weird fucked up dog like me, he can't really own anything, can he? But anyway, why the fuck is your friend coming in through the roof?
I just yell from the roof, "You're not weird, you're cute!"
He goes like, I like her already, I don't care.
I just would like to say that I'm up there because I'm just taking a look at the McLeans and if they are coming back or if they are going. So I just kind of zoom in on them a little bit, and then Shutter just kind of makes a hand motion, and you see like not a flash, but like this. You know, I forgot the word. You know,
Like a glitch,
like a
screen,
light.
like a shine.
A
like
shimmer.
a shimmer of colorful light is opening up as she looks at the McLeans. Are they kind of close? Are they going? Are they coming?
They are kind of waiting actually, because since the door closed, one of them kind of pushed it against it and saw it wasn't gonna open. They're like, yeah, motherfucker has 10 minutes. Oh, I don't care. Like 7 more minutes. Okay, yeah, sure. They kind of like kicking dust and just waiting for some shit to do. Scoop goes, Fred, since you're up there already, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Do you see a pair of like really thick cables going through the floor? And you do. You see like a mass of cables tied together, and one of them seems to be it was chewed by rats. It's kind of fucked. You can easily fix it.
Yeah, one of them is kind of fucked up by rats.
Oh, that's what I thought. Those little shits. Rah.
Do you want me to fix them? I think I can manage it.
Yeah, please. That would do me a solid.
Okay,
That would be
so
great.
I'll start looking for stuff and seeing what I can do to kind of patch it up.
Give me an agility, because it's precision test with. It can be academics. Do we call it academics in English?
Yeah.
I guess so,
Academics,
yeah.
or anything, or something else if you can justify.
Survival?
I'll give you survival, because you're kind of patching. You're not doing like an academic work. You're like,
Yeah, no, I'm just kind of, the Brazilian way.
yeah.
The Latin roots
Now it's
happening. And we can
wild,
say that because we are Latin.
I'm Brazilian, I can say that.
Yeah, of course.
I even have friends who are Brazilian. Shutter, I'll say you fix in a like extremely temporary way, but it's working. Scoop goes, check this shit out, guys, and he kind of although he's very much a dog, he's like Scooby-Doo. Like he has some mannerisms that are very human. The way he walks, like there's always something. It's a little uncanny valley actually. He goes to a thing, and he uses his paw to pull down a lever, and you guys hear like a something powering up, and he goes like, and you guys hear something clicking on him, like on him, and you start hearing his voice on the speakers outside. He goes like, okay guys, I'm ready, you can come in, I give up. And you hear the McLeans outside like, oh, okay, that dude must have fucked that dog up. Oh shit! And they you hear when they touch the door, and you also hear when they're like flown away by electricity. Not deadly, but like Jurassic Park, the kid flying kind of a scene, you know. And they're like, "Oh shit, what the fuck, dude? What the?" And they're kind of like spooked about it. Scoob laughs, and he's like, "Okay, guys, now we can talk. I'm gonna be okay. Don't worry." And you guys also see that his body is like there are tubes and connections to the place, to the ground. So you kind of understand that he literally could not just leave. It's not like there's probably a way, but he could not just get up and leave, even if he wanted to.
I climb
So
down.
he says to you, "Okay, guys, follow me," and he takes you into like more management part of the factory, and you guys see like a huge computer setup, like a fuck ton of screens and information, and
Is he by himself, or is there
he's by
any-
himself. You're not seeing anybody else.
Okay.
And you see his like everything he needs to interact with was adapted to be on the floor and to
Gotcha.
like like the type the keyboard has like big letters on the so everything is like adapted to him.
It's quite the setup you have
Cute.
here.
Oh, thank you guys. It's kind of my pride and joy.
How long have you been here by yourself?
Oh, let me see. 67 years. I was created to be the companion of the old owner's daughter, but well, they both died a long time ago, so I'm kind of useless. And then I found the internet, and that shit is fun. Rah, rah. So I
Listen,
got good
furry,
at it.
we're not
I
here
got a
to
long
make
time.
acquaintances.
Rah.
We are searching for a friend, and we didn't came to, become yours. He gives a chilly look at Shutter, like, what the fuck are you doing? He looks back to the dog and say, we need to find our friend. I see you have a big computer over there, so now that you saved your ass, you might as well help us out. What about that, furry?
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Okay. You guys are looking for Bernie, right? The old lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to her. I called her because Vulture wouldn't hear her, but I think she has something going on, you guys.
So
I think if you try,
you're not only a dog, but you're also a mole. This is like a full zoo in rest.
I like that. I might change my screen name at some point to Mole. I don't know. But anyway, the old lady was like riling up everybody to try to stop the TM from buying everything. But the guys are hardcore, man. They're like they already are paying the McLeans to do some shit and to collect and to scare people. And they have their private security cards going everywhere. Those guys are equipped. Those guys are like bad to business, I swear. So if you see those cars, run away, run away. And so Bernie was trying, but I don't know. She told me that TM was willing to talk. Come here. He goes to the setup and he starts like typing and like using his mouth to pull on stuff, and it's like a whole thing. And he pulls up security footage. You see the TM logo, and it's like going on a diagonal from the top. You see Bernie walking on the stairs that lead to a building from TM, and you see a woman greeting her, kind of she actually goes outside to greet her and take her in. You briefly see her, but I'll give you like a quick shot.
Okay.
The woman, do you know her?
You guys don't know her. Scoop says he doesn't know, and he also he pulls up a scene of Bernie leaving the building, but he says, "I've tested this shit, and it's changed. They changed the image. Bernie never left. She's still there."
So this is like a fake
She's
image.
fine.
Oh my god, I knew something was happening. What you gonna do? They're gonna kill her. We need to go there. We need to go there right now.
Calm down, Philip. We need a strategy. I say we go there. We case the place a little. We can't just go in like that. And those guys, the McLeans, they're gonna come back here.
I believe
Oh,
Scoop got that covered.
That is so 90s to scoop the place. I mean, come on, guys. He starts typing in pictures of the place start appearing. A lot of stuff starts appearing. Basically,
Is that nearby?
it's in Rust. Like it's in
Okay.
the part of town. Basically, the place is called the TM Customer and Community Development Complex, which is like, and it's basically 6 blocks of monoliths, like sleek Apple-looking monoliths of corporate buildings. It's basically it. They are, but they are so influent in the local government that these 6 blocks they act as a self-called self-sufficient private neighborhood. So there are fences, there's security, a fuck ton of cameras and shit like that. So it's basically if somebody put a fence around a whole neighborhood and said my germs. And Bernie was entering the main building.
Okay. When was this? When did she enter that building?
2 days ago.
Okay.
That's a long time, guys.
Yeah, you haven't had any
No, this is
signs
not
other
right.
than that faked image, right?
Nothing at all.
How did she end up there?
I mean, she was trying to talk with them. She was trying to, and she was like pushing the wrong people, I guess. So if she's in there,
Yes,
she's
Bernie.
in trouble.
She told me TM wanted to talk, that they had somebody, a liaison to talk to her and kind of try to figure it out, but
Oh, they lured her in.
So they lured
Fell in
her.
the trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Bernie's
Hey,
not...
Furry, let me ask you something. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you can go.
You can go. Sorry, Furry, let me ask you something. Besides us, besides Bernie, who hates them in town? Who we could use to start a riot in the shit? Because Shutter is right. We couldn't just march him, but maybe with the right buttons on your little computer, you could, you start some kind of fire in the shit.
nobody likes them. McLean's, they're on the payroll. They're just shit, that's a word I would never know in English. Sopa de canhão. They're
Dragon Father.
expendable. McLean's are expendable.
Expendable, yeah.
That's the only reason they're on the payroll. But the other tribes, nobody likes them. But nobody wants to fuck with TM. They're too big. Raw. I
Would
can't
you-
hold the rows.
Phony, I
Did you
think you
mess
have
with
a...
those cameras? If we try to go in, could you mess with those cameras?
If I could, Scoop,
If you could mess with the cameras, like maybe hide us, or repeat the signal.
okay, guys, check this out. He shows you the docking bay, which is a place that apparently a considerable number of trucks come and go, delivering stuff, picking up like mail, like all sorts of deliverables are coming and going from the docking bay. So that seems to be a place that, for example, the gates open a lot, way more than other gates. There's more people moving. You see the entrance. He pulls up actually a camera from inside the building that shows the secretary, the entry secretaries, like chattering and talking and being very distracted and not really checking all the badges, stuff like that. he shows a footage, not a live camera, but a footage of the mutts, the biker gang who wants to draft Shutter as their mechanic. You see them kind of getting into a bunch of fights with the security guard, the private security from TM, and just as a just to throw it into the possibilities, you guys also know there's a tribe. It's almost not a tribe because they're not that many. It's called the Temple of the Body. The Temple of the Body are like esoteric body modificator medics who took a small abandoned mall and they turned it into a hospital, and they're able to change people's appearances and characteristics to perhaps like mimic employees or something like that. That's also something.
Thanks God you didn't say it was a tribe of CrossFitters.
Oh yeah, the Temple of the Body could absolutely be a tribe of CrossFit. That's absolutely, it makes perfect sense, honestly.
They can change their bodies in like 6 to 7 months, you know.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it too. You can do it too. Come on.
Everybody running around the block.
Okay, so these are some information you have on basically what could be seen as kind of a heist in a way.
Yeah.
I'll just Shutter just touches one of the screens. She just thinks to herself, maybe one day I can copy this.
Oh, when you do that, obviously Scoop doesn't know your relic or anything like that, but he comes back to what you said. He goes like, if nobody likes them and we could show how fucked up they truly are, if you guys could like bring Perny and bring some proof of how wrong things are inside, I'm sure we could bring the tribes together. Perny could, especially with the proof. Ruh-roh.
We can do it. Yeah.
I'm thinking.
I could put that shit on every screen in the city, guys.
So you're saying that, let us suppose one of us or the three of us go in there undercover, like a security guard, going to do some maintenance, just the maintenance. You don't need to call your boss, Sally. I fix this. It's very, very fast, And maybe you, Doggy, you could, print some nice identification card for one of us. And with a little camera and some help from the guy downstairs, we might get the information we need.
And how about we copy some identification so we can sneak in, but we try to make up some sort of distraction. I mean, not every tribe likes them motherfuckers, and if everybody has a link with Bernie, we can probably convince all of our friends in Rust to help us with some sort of distraction as we sneak in. We've seen fights from the bikers. We can have an art intervention from the.
JM said he would help as best as he can. They're definitely not fighters. They're on their best day. They're protesters. But he said they would help if they could.
We can, and even you, Phony, can put your pens up and reach to the vaulter. Maybe we get help from each and every tribe we can connect, and we make a perfect distraction in order for us to enter and rescue Perny.
So you're suggesting one of us go and riot the vultures and the other two go in?
I suggest each and every one of us goes after one tribe.
We could
try to convince them to make a beautiful, entangled distraction as we three go in and rescue Perny.
We could.
Yours is smart as yours hot. Have anyone told you that before?
What about Shutter? What you thinking?
We could. And I'm just gonna use this word because I'm talking about the Mutts. We could use the Mutts because, they kind of been trying me to join their little group, but that's kind of a high price to pay for me, so maybe if one of us, and then I look at Philip, could, I don't know, start a rumor or maybe pick a fight with them, or them maybe they're kind of dumb, but maybe we could just there dressed as one of the security guards and just say, hey, you suck, you don't know how to drive, or something like that. And I don't know, but I'm definitely not going there and asking them to do it. So there is a possibility we can fool them.
Shut her.
Man, you the guardian angel. Come on.
Shut her.
Something like that, because they are the mutts. They are not very nice, I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm gonna be a bitch. Shut her. Are you not at all concerned about Bernie?
Of course I am.
Doesn't seem like it.
Why? That's a distraction, so we can go in.
Okay. Okay, then we can work on
Scoop
something.
says, the type of guys we're dealing with, if we gotta rescue her, guys. If we get information and she stays behind, they're gonna get rid of her for sure. And that's we're counting that she's still okay.
As
Oh.
as Amelia notices, she was a bit of a bitch to Shutter. I'm gonna backtrack, Shutter. I'm sorry. I think if we can at least have a distraction, we should go to the Puff Puff Club. What's the
Yeah,
name?
that's
I
okay,
forgot
don't know
every
why I'm
time.
saying it.
Puff Puff Collective. Puff Puff
Puff-
Pass Collective.
Dude, you're funny. Just he sits down on the floor and put his head on the wall behind him. He looks at both of his girls, as he has in his mind his girls. He looks at them and say, you guys are saying about the riots and stuff like that, but nobody in the city actually can put up a fight except for one place. Do you remember where we met each other?
Yeah, Barry.
That dude might be the key we want at the downfall. If we could lure him in, or if we could make some kind of deal or arrangement with him, I mean, I bet he wants to put his thing on the TM as well. He has power over the city, right? They're not together, are they? I look at the dog.
I'm not even gonna
Sorry.
make you guys roll. Barry has an energy that very much doesn't vibe with TM. Like, he sees himself as the Night King of Rust. You can be the Night King of Google City, That's not cool. That's not doable. So he probably doesn't vibe with them.
So, look, we make up a plan for us to get in. We go to Barry and offer a deal. We open the doors for you guys at night. I don't know, something like that. Something that makes he thinks, hey, this might be a good opportunity for me to go in and fuck the motherfuckers. Huh? So instead of going to these places, all you have to do is go for a drink. What about that, girls?
Well, I was thinking kind of a brawl, so no one would die, because Barry's kind of.
You're so no funny sometimes, but yeah.
Scoop says he pulls up some numbers, and you see, I'm not even gonna say a number, but you see the crazy amount of people that TM has employed. They have like easily 5,000 people employed in those squares, in those blocks. But it's probably not enough people to deal with everything you guys just talked about.
Yeah. And if these people are worried about, they work for the motherfuckers, man. They don't. And besides, the only person who matters there is Bernie. I mean, come on. Stop
On
being
this
an
note-
angel just for a
On
moment.
this note, we're going for a commercial break. And if I'll ask my players, you guys can kind of talk about the plan, like more strategize while we're in the break if you want, but more freely, and that's going to be like a plus for people who are subs on Twitch.
I just didn't want to say, but I gather it is we go to those body modification guys. We have pictures, so we kind of make we look Make them look like the security guards that are
Yeah.
kind of the fucking Bay area there. We look like them. We kind of, I don't know, try to get ID badges or something,
Yeah.
or I don't know how we would approach the place. But
Yeah.
that's the idea. We go there, we go in as other people, we rescue Perny, and then we take
Yeah.
her out.
But in order,
I think this is
exactly,
the
we have the body modification people in order for us to look like somebody. We can pull up from the cameras, somebody like from the security or the
Yeah.
secretary or whatever. And then the dog helps us also with the IDs.
fake
Perfect.
IDs
we,
and stuff.
we have a disguise. And then I'm thinking that all the ideas here is how do we actually get in? Because we're gonna need a distraction. And all of these
Barry,
tribes
I
that
mean,
we
come on,
know,
guys. It's the last season.
I'm
We're gonna
saying-
make it.
I'm saying all of them should be. We should. I know Mud's not gonna like it, but we should. Shutter's not gonna like it, but we should have the bikers, the Muds, have a riot and beat the shit out of somebody. We should have the artists and the weed users that I can get, and we should have them have like a peaceful riot, something in the middle with paint and something beautiful. And we can also have the vampires, so everybody fucking gets together and makes a beautiful distraction. In order for us to get in.
Maybe we can target a place like the front entrance, and then make cause a ruckus there, because I think we can get in through a delivery on the back of a truck. Maybe if we can arrange something, we can go in and have something delivered, which is us in part of it, and then have the dog kind of come up with fake papers or something.
Yeah. That's a perfect like these guys
But
to get
we
in.
go in as
like this.
security people, so when we are in, we are kind of
Scoop says that he can arrange for a pickup of something with you guys inside, like a box. He can like change the scheduling of pickups and go like, oh, the truck's gonna have a delivery on this street, and then he picks up and it's you guys inside or something like that. He can do that.
Okay.
So I was thinking that one of us can go and riot the one of the tribes, the other one goes after the other, and the tribes could do a riot in front of the place, like something public, pacific, something for the cameras, and one of us reaches to Barry and say, hey, while this is happening, we go in, we give you access, you go inside, you stomp every motherfucker in there, and you guys even stop chasing us, like we can be friends.
I think
you're gonna have the city.
Barry's gonna kill people.
That's the idea.
Yeah, no. We
that's precisely the idea. Yeah. No, you're not getting it. No. That's the problem with you angels, you see? You're always trying to help people, but this is not gonna solve the fucking problem, man. We do this riot, and the other day they're buying the shit again. Some blood must be spilled. Some motherfuckers must be killed.
But if somebody from the past collective gets to the idea that we're gathering Barry also, I'm gonna like pretend we have like a chessboard in front of us. They're gonna not collaborate with us if they know we're talking with vampires to kill people.
But this is why I'm going undercover, okay? The vampires go from behind. The riot's gonna happen in the front of the building. We find a way to open for the guys to get in. They go inside, they kill people like you guys don't want it, but that will give us the opportunity to save Bernie. Or do you really think we're gonna go in there like the three of us, and just because there's some people screaming in the front, they're not gonna see us? Besides, what's prevent us dudes to do that again tomorrow, man? Come on, let's be practical over here. But okay, I'm with you girls.
You're muted. I'm just gonna say, like for example, Barry and the Mutts can do a similar job, but the Mutts it's not likely that they will kill people, which means it will be a shorter destruction. Barry is gonna be very destructive, but it's gonna last longer. Just throwing there.
Yeah, Amelia is getting a little bit of a headache. This is like so fucking complicated sometimes. Fuck. But I see you're right, Phony. I mean, we need them. We need everybody in Rust actually to gather around.
Yeah,
we need
but
everybody.
we don't need vampires killing people.
Yeah, Shutter. Yeah, Shadow, we need the vampires, we need the bikers, we need the smokers, we need everybody. We're talking about the loss of our city, of our home, of our Perny. Do you understand that
Look,
this is bigger than Perny, this
I
is
look
bigger
I
than
look at the
us?
dog, and I tell him,
Yeah.
anyone working there, they're just regular folk, right? Or they're like us.
I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know.
I don't want to harm people, you know. If it's a brawl with the bikers, that's cool for me. I don't want anyone dead. I think we can get there and just grab Perny and leave, and then we can come up with a plan another day to rise up the town and then take over the whole place. But I don't think if we let loose a bunch of vampires in there, they're gonna do much. Did you see the size of the list of people working in there?
I don't think Bernie would like the guys getting killed, but I don't know her that well.
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
gonna do
so
some-
here's the deal, Shutter.
I'm gonna do. Can I make it a sneak test? A check? What's the check? What's the
Stealth,
name?
agility, and stealth. What do you
Stealth
want to do?
Because I'll order perform. Just tell me what I'm gonna like pretend to say. Okay, Shadow, I get you, and I know it's hard, and I wouldn't do vampires also. You know, like try to convince her like we should do with the people that we know wouldn't harm everybody. But as I am saying that, I wanna like strongly take a look at Phony. You know, like just saying I'm just saying this so Shutter calms down. What's
Okay.
that? A stealth check, a performance check?
It's an agility and performance or stealth, whatever you like. I think both make sense.
Let me give it.
Do I roll anything?
I prefer performance because I got one.
Go for it.
Do I roll against it? Not the first.
I guess this is the
Not
first.
perception, but if she's affecting me somehow with her relic.
No, I'm not using my relic.
No, it's not relic.
Oh, okay.
I want to see how she goes.
Performance. Come on, girl. Okay, one.
Yeah, check her intelligence with perception and Shutter.
I guess this is the first part we see how different an angel and demon and a half and a fallen angel can be, right?
Well, no,
Deciding
she's
things.
trying to what she's trying to do?
She's trying to say to Phony to go ahead with that plan without
Oh, okay.
further discussion.
Okay.
Dang.
I'll say you don't notice. I'll make a
Okay,
call.
Phony.
You don't notice.
Okay, Phony gets the message from Amelia, and he says, "You know what, Shutter? I'm being just here. I mean, you're just as family to me as Bernie is, and I would never. I know it's hard. I know it's fucking up. You're just as family to me as Bernie is, and I would never, make you do something you don't want to. So, even though I think it's gonna be harder, okay, we put Barry out. However, I have to deal with some stuff right now. Prepare myself. So I meet you guys.
You should try to get in touch with the Vulture. I know you won't like
Yeah.
it, but we could use her help,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
met you guys in the HQ. Okay.
By the way,
Wait around. Wait, you need to figure out a plan. I mean, we're gonna change our identities, pick up an ID card, set up the meeting with each and every.
Sorry.
Pick up.
Am I that gullible? Really? So I'm gonna go, see you later.
them's the breaks, my friend.
See you later.
Put it.
You failed the
in
test,
the
man.
roleplay.
What? I'm gonna turn to the dog now. What do you say? Would it be better to make a distraction during the day, like a busy hour, or something, somehow quieter
Yeah,
at night?
that was something I was gonna mention. Between everything, it's like almost 10 at night right now.
Okay. 10. I'm gonna turn to the dog and ask, do you think by night, during the night should be an easy one, or should we wait for tomorrow to make it during the day? I'm guessing tonight as soon as possible should be what we need to do.
She's already there for 2 days.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
You guys can talk to the tribes and get the P3C and to do a protest or something,
Yeah.
and the mutts to get something going. I don't know, but you guys gotta hurry. And I think, yeah, if you do it in the middle of the night, I think it won't hurt.
Okay.
Has Philip left?
No, Philip's still there.
How? I guess if it's around, I'm gonna check my phone just to like make like a privilege. It's like 10. We should gather everybody midnight. I mean, you guys get in contact with the mutts. You guys get in contact with the vulture. I try to reach the Puff Pass Collective, and at midnight we strike. Before that, we shall have to go and check the Temple of the Body in order for us to change a little bit of our appearance, so we can mingle into the place.
Scoop pulls up 3 security personnel who look like slightly like you, so you wouldn't have to go like full makeover, you know, like a different nose, a different brow, something like that would cover you guys enough.
Do you guys think we have time? Yeah.
You gotta have time. There's
we
only
have
chance
to.
when we are inside.
Okay, then we see each other, what, 11 at the Temple of the Body headquarters?
Okay. You guys take care, okay? We might be targets as well from now on. So
Okay, Scoop, then you can arrange the transport to pick us up and make the delivery right at the moment we are starting the riots and the distractions.
Yeah, I'll get you the
Okay.
security cards too.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Seems like we have a plan, right?
Let's get the motherfuckers.
Yeah. I'll come closer to Philip as he's leaving. And I grab him by the hand. I look at him and I say, I cannot tell you what to do. If you do what I'm thinking you're gonna do, you're gonna be by yourself, so well, I think what I'm trying to say is try to not die. And I'm
Well-
gonna try to live with the consequences of what's going to happen. I hope you have your mind clear about this.
look,
And I leave him.
as long as you guys are safe, it's fine by me, okay? And he left.
I know what's going on.
No,
and
you
I-
do not, sir. You do not.
You gotta respect
Do
the
not
guys.
The player, no.
I know, yeah, I didn't notice she was telling him to go, but that was kind of, I mean, she
Come
has
on,
a high
dude.
intelligence.
Put
and
it
I'm
on the
like,
roleplay, man. Put it on the roleplay.
No, I didn't notice, but like he was like, oh, so I'm going to leave, you know.
But we are about to leave anyway,
Sorry.
man. Like talked 5 minutes
Sorry.
ago.
Okay.
Find out.
She's
You need to
smart,
you need
she's
to
smart.
dig into Shutter why she would believe that, because she desperately want to believe her found family, because you know there's all manner of reasons why we believe shit that we
No,
shouldn't.
cool,
you know?
cool. I understood that I didn't see that she was telling him to.
Oh,
That's
Master, can I
it,
do-
But,
can I
but
do some-
yeah, no, fine, yeah. Okay, look, we gotta save Phony, yeah. Philip.
Yeah, I mean,
Can I do
it's
something
gonna
before
be-
I go,
gotta
Master?
save Phony, yeah, cool.
Okay,
No worries.
I want Phony, then Amelia, then Shutter. Phony,
Can I do some? Sorry.
yeah,
I cut
No.
you. No, I said, can I do something before I leave the
yeah, yeah, sure.
the room with Scoop, because I kind of forgot, and if we move forward anyway. Before I leave the building, I go to Scoop like I want to whisper, like I want to have a conversation that the others don't hear
Yeah,
about.
okay,
So
you're
I
all
kinda wait them
leaving
for
and you
leave.
kind of like, you tie your shoes and you stay behind for like a second more, which allows you to talk to
Hey,
him.
hey, furry. Come on,
That's
man.
kind of
you
a
give me the silent
stereotype, man.
treatment.
That word, we only we can say that, dude.
Okay, Barky. All I want to know is, look, do you know if in that building of DM do they have like these violet lights? You know,
What the
like
fuck?
do you know the white lights that it goes in the, you know, that the light that's go white? Do you have the dark lights, the one that emits like UV lights?
He types some and he's like, it's not on the building specs, no.
Okay, thanks. That's all. He goes away.
Whatever.
I was going all blade about it. Okay.
Okay, Phony, where are you going? Phony?
Oh, sorry. So I'm going first. Okay. While I walk to the Barry's bar, of course, I've got the name of the Barry's bar, which was.
Barry's bar is the factory.
Okay. He starts. Well, he's not so obvious. He wait a bit until the girls go, and then he starts walking into the bar. He just don't go to the vultures. He goes straight to the Barry's.
Okay, as soon as you enter the factory, two security guards go side by side on you. It's like, boss want to talk to you.
Good. Bring me to him.
They take you up the stairs, and sitting on his table on that huge office that we mentioned on our first session, you see our man Barry. Not giving a single flying fuck to pretend he's human. It's like, the motherfucker who jumped through my window. Yeah, sure. You
Hey, man,
definitely want to say
these fans
something.
look nice.
here.
So, Barry, thanks for having me. I was meaning to have a conversation with you.
Oh no, it's a pleasure.
Nice. So he confidently goes in. He sits in the couch. May I sit in the couch, please? Just long walk until here. He sits. He grabs a water. If there's a water, he drinks. So, we need to talk. There's some people in this town that I just can't stand. People in this town that make jerk guys like me look nice. You know who I'm talking about, right? There's the two letters.
Don't.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Okay, the trademark peeps. Sure.
Yeah. So here's
what
the
about
deal,
them?
man. These people, so they kind of went too far, and they fucked up a friend of mine. That was their mistake. Besides, they're buying the entire city. So here's the deal.
Yeah.
We might have a little plan to fuck them up in the style we would love to get in.
Oh yeah.
We are organizing a force, a very huge force that's going to draw attraction of them in the front of the building. And we have access, we have means to get into the building. And if you would like to jump in, we might give you access to the building at midnight tonight. All you have to do is gather your boys, pull up your things, and have a banquet like you hadn't in a very long time. And my man, when I'm talking about banquet, I'm talking about 5,000 employees. Yeah. And you don't have to worry about your savings.
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, but like, then what the fuck do I do when the corporation who owns all that shit sends like 50,000 soldiers right up my golden starfish?
Well, you want to be the king of the night, don't you?
I am.
I reckon you figure a way out. Oh, there is only one king. If you have two kings, you know what happens. If you don't act now, eventually it doesn't matter because you're gonna last for less than 50,000 guys. It's the art of war, man. You act now, you destroy their bases, you build up trust in the city because nobody likes them. They like them even less than they like you. You know what I mean? You reckon me? You grasp what I'm saying to you right now. So what I'm offering you is a way for you not only to fuck them, but kind of look nice over people's eyes, you know? Like, you would be saving Birdie also. You would be opposing them brand motherfuckers. Who knows? We can go out true blood over the story. What about that, huh?
It would be badass to rescue Bernie and fuck those suited motherfuckers. It's pretty on brand for me to be that kind of badass. So that shit gels with me. Hmm. Phony, give me intelligence with oratory, please. I'll give you a -2.
Nice. Just a moment. So I have 3 dice. I have 2 in oratory. Let me just confirm that.
Difficulty is 4. God damn it.
Jesus fuck. Just let me see. There's no way to climb to 1, right?
Oh, Philip.
If I have, because you gave me 2, I have 2. Is it 4? So I don't know. There's no
One
way.
will never be a good roll. There's no reality, no amount of wanting that makes a 1 a good roll. Barry,
Can I do like extra? Okay, go ahead.
no, Barry goes. What exactly are you offering right now? What is your part on this shit? Because me and the boys, we go in, we fuck shit up, we badass, Fast and the Furious. And what is your ass doing while we're doing that?
Okay, so what I'm gonna get out of it is we're gonna save Bernie, and you're gonna promise me that you're not gonna touch me or my family. That you're gonna leave us be.
Oh, okay. So we do the work. We don't touch you because we do the work. And what do? You open a door or something?
No. Not only that, we guarantee that the lights will be turned over. There
Oh,
will be
the
no
lights will be
electricity.
turned. Ah, damn. Now it's all smooth as fuck because you're gonna open the door and you're gonna turn off the lights. So it's like done. What are you offering exactly?
Well, we can turn off the cameras. We can turn off the cameras. We can give you access to every level in the facility. We could even start a fucking fire inside of that shit before you go in.
Start walking,
just
like towards you while you're talking. That was an amazing sound you just made.
Oh Jesus fuck! That was such a nice scene. Okay, let me think. He starts walking. I don't know, in the direction of the guy. Yeah, but not like menacingly. You know, like just walking in the direction of him.
He stops. He stops literally like on you, and then he leans in and talks in your ear. You can actually feel the ragged, like his teeth are not like sharp and smooth. They're like rocks that are sharp, and you feel when one of his fangs kind of slides against your ear, and he says, "You will owe me one, and whenever and whatever I ask your ass will do." We good?
You have my word. If you help me save Bernie and my family, yeah, man. I'm already a demon anyways. Maybe they're better off me.
Let's fuck some shit up, my boy. And we cut.
That's what I wanted to hear.
And he shakes her hand, and we cut to Amelia.
Okay, I went straight to the collective, to the same building that was, and I need a reminder because I cannot seem to fix any name in this game. The leader of
JM.
JM.
Jean-Michel.
Just write it up in caps lock here because
You can call if you feel like you would call him Jean-Michel. You can call him whatever you want. It's just JM is how people usually call him.
okay, no, JM is all right. Okay, I walk towards the building. I enter, and as soon as I enter the doors, I know it's late at night, but
No,
it's
there's
not
actually there's an exhibit going on. And
okay. So it's busy.
exactly when you enter, there's an old timey projector, like the big ass machine in the middle of the place that was like basically empty last time you were there. It's like in the middle projecting a French art film on top of the artwork that composes the exhibition itself, and everybody's like silently looking at it and like tears in their faces. It is basically like a very obese woman dancing and in black and white, and people go look at her and go, and people are like crying like
I don't know if I hate those guys or if I love them.
there
That's the
might be
most.
something there. It could be. Yeah, I don't know.
That's the most. Me as a player, I'm really torn. I think
Maybe it's a
Amelia might dig it.
commentary on post-industrial society, or maybe it's just bullshit. We'll never know.
Yeah,
We'll never know. And actually, when you go in, everybody is completely silent, looking at the thing, and you see JM like he's just like, yeah.
okay. I'm gonna not like sneaky, but I'm gonna like approach him and call for his attention. Like, hey,
He's like, ah, shit, you got here right at the right time. This shit, this is Antoine Noir, Le Jacques, the master of unspoken film. It's like a very specific, it's like a wine that is, it only tastes like that for a moment in time. It's like, and this shit, he has that, you know? It's like a comet of crazy inspiration went like above the production exactly when they were like filming, and it's like changed everything. It's like, how do you do that? How do you fake that, you know? He will keep talking if you don't interrupt him.
I will try to like interrupt him like J, and then when he like breathes for a second, I'm gonna like, John.
Oh, yeah.
I kinda need to talk to you right now. Privately would be best.
A woman that is that Tilda Swinton? Is that Tilda Swinton? She looks at you guys and goes like, it's like, sorry, Tilda. And you guys walk away.
I can't believe if it's Tilda Swinton, if the narrator said it, it's canon. Tilda Swinton, listen, motherfucking Rust. It's canon, everybody.
We can't take you back. You guys kind of go further. Actually, you guys go outside. He pulls up a blunt, lights it up. He goes like, "Yeah, sorry, what's up?"
Sorry, I'm so sorry to interrupt. But I'm gonna like light up.
Don't worry. I watched that shit like 6 times while I was putting up the exhibition. It's like my jam, you know. But it gets to a point where it's so much your jam that you like explored every crank and like every nook, every centimeter. And it's
as he's speaking, I'm gonna like turn around and look towards like I'm gonna assume there's like a little table with something at the. I'm gonna say, John, look at me.
Oh yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna take off my ring and I'm gonna put it on the table.
Okay.
I don't know. Actually, Master, narrator, I don't know. If I have like a strong relationship with him, or if he actually knows me, in order to like understand that my powers are the powers of
He
persuasion.
does understand because there's a lot of context, like invisible world context.
Okay.
You know, when an angel or a demon takes something, looks at you, and put it on the table, you kind of go like, okay. So he gets it.
You know, I can make people listen to me or look at me at least for a while. So that's
the
what
princess of persuasion, man. Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna like make it very clear that I'm talking fully from my heart and not mingle with your perception right now. You know, the last time, and I'm gonna like speak at him, look at my ring, speak, and then laser focus on his eyes. The last time I was here, we were looking for Bernie. Uh, we were also perceiving some people were going missing, but actually, what caught our attention is that Bernie is missing. We went after the Vulture. I personally talked to her. She was not nice, but inside of the MMO, is it MMO, right?
MMO, yeah.
Inside, not her directly. You can see, John. I tracked the lines. Inside of the MMO, somebody did enter in contact with Perny. She was striking. She was like knocking on some doors all over Rust because she was bothered with the new corporation in around town. You know, the guys with the 6 blocks building and the big wall,
Trademark suits, motherfuckers.
the trademark motherfuckers. And actually, that guy from the MMO that just talked to us, he's a dog. He's very cute, but he's very smart. You might know him.
Shit.
Yeah. It was like a breeze. It was like a whole thing. But he's like a tech-savvy dog. You wouldn't believe it if you see it.
That's a vibe.
He showed us that actually Perny 2 days ago went into the TM motherfuckers headquarters, and she hasn't got out. And I'm bringing you this information just as in context. We are planning, alongside my buddies and some other people in Rust, to make an enter in the building. I'm gonna take each and every chance that I get with my life to rescue Perny. I don't care about those motherfuckers, but if I can break something in the way, I surely will. I won't be here asking you to do anything violent or I'm here actually asking you for a favor, which you know I cannot pay in money, but I guess I'm only here asking you if there is a dream in this city for everybody to get together from the lowest to the highest in order to defend what's ours with the symbol of rescuing Perny in the way, I would actually love if you could help me gather the guys together and at least make a distraction in order for us to enter and rescue Perny. After we rescue Perny, which I hope she's still alive, we can expose them. We have the tech, we have the place, we have the city. I mean, we are Rust, not those motherfuckers from outside. And I was a motherfucker from outside not very long ago. I don't know if I expressed myself properly, but that's the way. I need you to help me make a distraction. Blow some paint bombs. I don't know, something.
He takes a step closer to you. He goes like, "Do I have permission to hug you right now? Do I have consent to hug you right now?"
Yeah, I gave him my consent.
He hugs you, and he goes like, "Let's fuck them up. Let's just fuck them." And when he releases you, he starts going in, and he just opens the doors. It was like dark in the exhibition and stuff. He opens the doors, the lights kind of coming from the streets. People look annoyed back, and when they see it's JM, they kind of don't know how to react. He walks.
Oh my God.
He just walks a beeline all the way to the front, like he's in front of the projection, and he goes like, "You are all part of my latest art installation. This shit is called the Revolution, and we will change shit tonight. With art, with love, with connection, with belonging. Rust, our blood, our history." He snaps and points at a guy and goes like, "Fred, can you help me?" And a dude, like a very hipster dude, goes like, "Yeah," and like kind of knowing what he meant, he grabs the electric cord that is connected to the projector, and when he grabs it, he kind of starts like feeding electricity to the projector so the projector doesn't stop, JM very quickly, kind of like, when somebody's doing something that maybe he thought about it 1,000 times, but he never did it. And when he eventually does it, it's like mechanic, like he knows. So he just goes, he goes for a tin can of film. He changes the film. And when he changes, what is projected is the Hindenburg burning. It's like a loop, basically, of a burning thing, but it has been treated for colors, but not natural colors. It's like oranges and very bright, very neony, like somebody treated the colors to be crazy. And he just puts the projector on his shoulder and he starts walking. He goes through the door. The guy follows him, connected to the thing, and everybody kind of looks at each other, Tilda Swinton included, and they go like, and they start walking after him. And like a mass of like 50, 60 people start walking towards TM. You're gonna hold it there?
Okay, I'm gonna, if I can, I'm gonna just like, I'm gonna go as I'm saying like my goodbyes to him. I'm gonna like sneak in like, midnight is our showtime, and then I'm gonna go actually at the end of this, as everybody leaves and I find myself alone in the collective. I'm gonna as it was quick actually my convincing, I'm gonna find a private room and I'm gonna think of Shutter and I'm gonna cry a bit. Then I'm gonna go to the.
I don't know why, but I had a feeling we were gonna have a crying scene at this part.
Yeah. But she's gonna cry quiet, so nobody will see it. Not even the players.
Nobody needs to see it. The crying is for you. The crying is for you and nobody
Just
else.
for Shutter.
Okay, and with that, Shutter, what's up with you?
Okay, oh boy. So let me just ask you, is there any chance that in the past Shutter has fixed Roger the Hound's bike?
Has what? Sorry.
Fixed the
I'll
Hound's
say
bike?
I'll say yeah, for sure the mutts are after you because you fixed Houndtooth. Remember that was the guy that came by the your place. Houndtooth, you fixed his bike at some point, and you did such an amazing job. He says that it had a sputter on the motor that he was never able to get rid of until you touched it, and he really wants you as a mechanic for the club.
Is that the leader's guy?
He's not the leader, but he's pretty high up.
Okay, so I have an idea. So before I go looking for this guy, Houndtooth,
Houndtooth.
I'm looking for him. I'll go back to my garage.
Yeah.
Do I have time to use my relic and print a few pictures?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You
So
guys
what-
had about 2 hours. I'll say you can get like one done. Not in your best process, but you can get one done.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. Does anybody know if you could get pictures developed in 2 hours like that?
I can't
Yes.
remember
I don't
my
know.
classes.
Yeah,
Totally
you-
can. You can get if those pictures are black and white, I would say 5 minutes and you have it developed. They
Okay.
will not last long because the treatment part takes a bit. But if you want to like print stuff with a camera in a red room or in a black room, you can do it in like minutes if you have the proper things.
Okay, then you can.
Okay. Oh, also it's kind of a magic process, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, sure.
so my idea here is, I wanna give this guy Houndtooth kind of a present. So I'm coming into him. So what I do is I go back to my garage and I fix a few things, prepare a few stuff, and I grab my relic, which is like this old film case of a photograph film, and I just think really hard about the Houndtooth motorcycle, and I try to think of the moments that I saw that bike and those components and small pieces and stuff on a table, and the time that I took it all apart piece by piece and I put it all together side by side in a cloth that was like dirt and grease and stuff. And I try to remember that moment, and that part specifically, which is all taken apart in front of me, is that sputter that he had been hearing for a long time, and that shows the crappy part that was there, just like in the middle of all the others. And I concentrate on that part, and I start to kind of print the same picture, like this picture like this, and another angle just a little bit to the side in kind of different shades of black and white. And then that's my process. I just put it on the string and just wait a little bit for them to get ready. I put them all together like in a presentatory way, and like in a some sort of a folder like this. And I grab my stuff, grab my jacket, and then I leave towards the Mutt's place.
Headquarters. The Mutt's headquarters is a gas station, an old gas station. They did the actual headquarters on like a bar, like a diner thing, and a convenience store that was adjacent to the gas station, which actually still has gas, so they do use it for their bikes. You go there?
I go there, and I go there loudly when I get there, and just like so they know it's me, because my bike has that very specific sound that only my bike has, because they know about that stuff.
Yeah, they wouldn't go out to meet you, but you hear them kind of like stopping for a second, and then they like continue like laughing and talking. Yeah.
And I go look for Houndtooth.
Okay, when you go in, basically what they did, they torn out every drywall they could, and so the place kind of became, you know when a house is like just bare bones, it's like all structure, but it's like long, you can see everything. It's kind of what they did, because it used to be like 3 different little stores that they turned into one big salon, and it's basically kind of a bar, but only for them, like a private bar. They're all like laughing, and there's an old jukebox playing some 80s glam rock that they really still enjoy, non-ironically. And you see Houndtooth, and he sees you. He goes like, "Oh, look at her, magic fingers."
Hey
Okay,
there.
he gets up and kind of nods to you, so you can like meet at the bar, basically. Like, I'll pay you. I'll buy you something.
Cool. So how's it going? Is your bike all right?
Yeah, that old fucking piece of shit keeps fucking up, but yeah, it's my baby. What can I say? It's same old for a Houndtooth. How about you? What are you doing here? I think I literally never saw you here before. So what the fuck?
Well, actually, I'm gonna start with the good news then. Oh, actually, they're both
they're
good.
bad news. That's nice. Give 2 shots. Yeah, please. Okay. What's up?
So first, I have something for you. Now, I've been thinking real hard about this, and I'm just gonna give it to you. I hope you enjoy it. I just gave it in the folder, and I opened it on the first page of it. I hope you don't mind that I took those pictures without you knowing, but I really like your bike, and I was quite fascinated by it, actually.
You see his eyes water, like this jaded looking motherfucker who probably cross country on the same bike 6 times and has seen it all. He doesn't cry, because I don't think he's capable of crying, but his eyes are like watery, and he goes like, "This is the nicest shit anybody's ever done for me." And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how?
No, that's Sprocket. It's original.
Do I know that part? Yeah, I had to like fight this dude back in Tallahassee for it. And he was not a small dude. He really wanted it.
I believe you.
Yeah. See this shit? That was his knife. Right here. Right here. On old Houndtooth. Ah, that bitch. Anyway, yeah. You said there was good news, and I'm assuming that it was the gift, and now the bad news.
Wow, it's not bad news. Do you know Perny, right?
Yeah, the old lady.
Right,
Glasses. It's weird. Look like a little alien. I like her.
Yeah. You also know TM, right? Those bastards.
Don't like them. Yeah. Sure.
Me and my friends, you know, the Amelia, the blonde girl.
Yeah.
Phony guy.
Yeah.
So
We call them
right?
Cupcake, Scrawny, and you're like the mechanic, but that's kind of cool, so that's not bad.
Yeah, they're cool. Cupcake's also cool too.
Is it though? Is it?
She
I don't
does
know.
enjoy those cupcakes. They have
I
at the
would not
beach.
like. I would not be pleased if Cupcake was my moniker in a place that has like a snake and a dead eye or some like maniac shit about, you know.
I
like,
remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
like- Anyway, yeah. What's up? What's up?
So
The
so
kids,
Bernie,
yeah.
she's been. I know you've had your encounters with those guys at TM. You know, they're always screwing around your folks, and there's always brawls around.
Yeah, their security are not fun. Like
No.
they have this like ancient like rules and like what the fuck, like no loitering. Who the fuck do you think you are, grandpa, to tell me I can be on a parking lot with my motorcycle and drinking my buds, you know?
Yeah, I mean, who owns this city after all, right?
But we do.
Exactly. So these guys, they are getting out of hand. They lured Funny, that old lady. They lured her in, and they've been keeping her for two days, maybe more. They're about to kill her. You know that she's been trying.
Wait. What the fuck did you just say?
There's
grabbed the old lady for two. He goes like over the counter, and he grabs something, and he comes back. He offers you his hand, and like, and he helps you to the counter. And what he took, he hands you, and it's a megaphone, like an old school. And he gives it like, "Listen up, you bunch of dogs." Go.
Hi guys.
Hi. Hi.
I think you know me as the mechanic, right? And
Yeah. Show us your tits. Yeah, and Houndtooth grabs a glass and literally like throws it at a guy. Guy falls. Nobody talks.
Okay. I'm gonna do this fast before someone else gets hurt.
Yeah,
so, Bunny, that old lady from the church.
Old lady.
You all know her?
Yeah.
We all love Bernie, right?
We do.
And those bastards at TM, they stepped out of boundaries. I mean, they are snatching people up. They've been holding her captive for 2 days. And
hide your kids, hide your wife. Sorry. No, sorry. I memed.
And they've been keeping her captive for 2 days, and they're snatching people up. We cannot let them do this, because next time, who knows, they're going to be luring into their midst there, into their dungeon. So my friends and I, the guys at the P3C and the other tribes from the city, we're gathering in front of there like around midnight to show them what we're made of. Because nobody comes to our town and then take people. I mean, come on, what's going to happen if they start taking whoever they want? So I'm counting on you. We're going there and we're gonna give them a lesson, right? Right, guys? Right, Houndtooth?
You see, everybody kind of goes quiet and they start kind of looking at in the same direction, and you see they're looking at their leader. Their leader is called Santa. He's like a big dude, like huge white beard, wild white hair, and he's usually wearing like a beanie, a red beanie. So and his helmet is red. And he's like, it's kind of looking at you. He looks at Houndtooth. Yeah, he looks at Houndtooth, who he kind of got that Houndtooth was the person that you know better, and Houndtooth kind of gives him a very such a subtle sign that you don't even see it. Santa goes. He stands up. He grabs something from underneath the table, puts it on top of the table, and it's like a what's the word? Like a club. It's more of a wooden club with rings of metal, and you see very much that it's like auto industry metal. You know, he was probably one of the part of the auto industry and the factories. And when he does this, it's like a thick thing that thuds on the table. And when he does that, all the other start grabbing. Like, it's never like a knife or a gun. It's always something to hit someone with. You know, all manner of bats and nightsticks and shit like that. But basically very much of metal, of like auto parts, you know, basically shit from cars. And they all stand up, and Houndtooth looks at you and goes, "Oh,
Well, we don't need to kill anyone, right, guys? Just give them a lesson real good, like make them have their black eyes, you know."
Santa looks at you and you say that and goes, "You got people? You got more people?"
Yeah. The guys at the PC3s, the MMOs, they're all joining us.
Mutts.
Everyone got to do something.
Mutts, security detail. Go like, yes, Santa. And basically that means they're gonna protect. They're not gonna be on offensive. They're gonna be on defensive. If somebody does something, they will fuck them up, but they won't start shit. They will end it. That will be how they would say. We won't start shit. We will end it.
Okay, I kind of ask him to help with the distraction when our truck arrives there for the delivery. Like, I don't know, can you send a couple of guys there just to, you know, to tease the security guard or just to distract them while we get in? And I tell him that we're gonna be inside the truck.
Okay, yeah, he got it. We good. Okay, we go back to Phony Phillip. Phony, anything else you want to do before midnight?
Yeah, so actually I'm not gonna actually go and have a scene. It's just like prep, you know. So first I will just go to the dog again. I forgot about his name, man. I start calling him Furry and Scoop. Yeah. Okay, so I go to Scoop again, and I ask him if he could lend us some, you know, like earplugs for us to have a connection with him.
Yeah, he gets it. Yeah. Sure.
Okay, so I grabbed some earplugs for all of us, and I get the IDs, and I go meet the girl. I will go in and wait for the girls at the
Temple of the Body.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Temple of the Body.
Temple of the Body is basically, like I mentioned, it's like not a big mall, like a huge mall. It's like a mall. It's a mid-size. It's not a mini mall like one of those one, but it's not a big building or anything. And basically what they did is they spray painted in black from inside. So what you see is basically a glass box, a black glass block, a black glass box. That's a fun sentence.
That's
And they call it the hospital.
And besides that, I would like to do just one more thing. I would like to go and buy the most beautiful cupcake I can find. You know, something that's purple and pink. And I would like to also buy a screwdriver, but a screwdriver that is very, a nice one, like chromatic, And I'm gonna lace it over like the two little gifts, and I'm gonna put them apart, and also some book from like a self-help book, because Bernie loved those, something like that, and I would just hide them, and I'll be waiting for the ghost.
Okay, cool. I would say you spend basically all the money you made on the first session by now. Okay.
I'm broke, girls.
Hey, you got change. Like you got change. You got some loose.
Welcome
change.
to the club.
Yeah. Again. Okay, Phony is ready. Amelia.
Amelia's gonna go directly from there to the Temple of the Body. I mean, she's more serious. She's kind of sad. She has a sadness in her eyes. She also has determination in her eyes. But that doesn't take away from the fact that her face is mostly red, and it's like it's red over the eye. She cannot hide it. She doesn't mind to hide it.
No,
But
and she looks like the kind of girl that when she cries, you can.
She gets even purple, basically. Yeah. That kind of translucent skin she has.
Perfect. Okay, Amelia is ready. Shutter.
You know, like a poodle with those marks, like here. It's probably Amelia. Okay, so. Oh, I don't have anything else to grab, so I'm just gonna go find my peeps.
What time? Like, I'm gonna say you guys can meet at the body of the temple like around 11 tops, because everything was pretty quick. So, like, let's say 10 minutes to 11, something like that. You're all you all see each other and you see the hospital.
Yeah, the body place, right? Temple
Yeah.
of the body.
Above the body.
How did it go, guys?
The mutts are coming. How about Vulture?
They couldn't make it. Yeah.
Not
Just
coming.
yeah, they kind of don't give a fuck, man. Sorry, I'm really sorry.
She was a bitch.
But I'm confident things. No, relax. I'm sure things are gonna.
Well, we got the
collective.
We got the collective. They are preparing some art installation shenanigans that I'm sure is gonna help us.
Oh, the mutts are gonna be on security, and they're gonna help with the distraction when we arrive inside the truck.
Cool.
It's perfect. Yeah, we have what we need then.
Okay, just a reminder, Phony, you have the security cards with the pictures of the people, etc.
Okay, so he starts.
We need to turn into these motherfuckers first.
Yeah.
Okay, so as he starts to, he starts to get ready, he puts his little cap, like security cap, and he says, he goes in and says, so girls, you know me, I'm not like the emotional kind of guy, but we've been together for quite a while, and I don't know how things will go out this night, and I just wanted I just wanted you guys know that you're important to me, and so he reaches first the cup, he reaches first the screwdriver, and he goes towards Shutter, and he says, I just wanted to give you this and tell you that you taught me what being noble really means. You're really important to me, and I do admire your values and your standards. And I don't know what's gonna happen, but if something happens, and anyway, I just wanted to know that you are also family to me. So he grabs the cupcake.
I just give him a hug while he's talking. Thank you.
He grabs the cupcake and he goes towards Amelia, and he reaches to give her the cupcake, and when she goes close to him, she pushes her to him, and she kisses her like softly. I mean, he tries to, unless she says no.
No, baby. She's gonna at the very last second put her hand between their mouth. I
Oh, I
love that you're
love
well
that.
intended, but not yet, cowboy. This will not feel like a goodbye party.
Fine, princess.
But thanks for the cupcake.
Yeah, you enjoy the cupcake. You're also family to me. So he
Hey,
just.
you kiss your family?
It's
Dude,
weird.
you're weird.
That's
Dude, you're
weird.
so weird. Dude, you're like Game of Thrones this shit. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
get into the
god,
hospital
you
and
guys are
change
so
my...
He's a
weird.
demon, man. He's a demon. So he just put his cap over his eyes, like to pretend he's not feeling
Let's
for being
go.
rejected, And he says, "So you guys," he gives the girls the earplugs. You use this. We have connection with Scoop. Okay. Back
Hey
in,
guys.
Oh, hey.
So cute.
Can you hear
I
me?
can't help it.
Hey.
You're so cute.
We're
You're so
locked and
cute.
loaded to fuck shit up. Ruh, ruh.
Let's get our faces stretched and snatched, babies. I was knitting some
So-
botox.
So here's the deal. We're gonna get in. After we get in, we need to find the control room. Okay. The first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna cut the lights out. Second thing, we have to find a way to open out the access, especially the exit access. So we have plenty ways to go around. After that, we'll go and try to fight Bernie. We stick together. We don't draw attention. We don't engage in fights. Is that okay?
Great. Yeah, no fights. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna get hurt.
Go in and go out.
Yeah. Exactly. Everything's gonna be fine. Yeah. Okay. I'm ready.
Yeah.
You guys approach the headquarters of the Temple of the Body, and they're like automatic doors, very mole-like, but they open slowly, like dramatically slowly, and there's a hint of like smoke, but like from a smoke machine on the floor, escaping, and it has a very haunted house vibe to it. There are even like slightly stroboscopic, like blinking lights inside in the middle of that very synthetic fog. And when the doors open, you see a figure kind of projected on the fog with a light from behind. So more of a shade that kind of appears in the middle of the smog, and you see Goat.
Whoa.
What?
Damn.
Leather
Hell-
enthusiast.
Hell raise me to hell.
And Goat
Leather
says,
enthusiast, yeah.
"What needs changed?" And we end our session for today.
Yay! We're gonna have another one. Woo-hoo.
It means we have another one for
Oh
sure.
my god, oh my god.
Happiness dance.
Thank you very much, my lovely young Relic players. Thank you very much. Next week, obviously, we have our narrative finale. We're gonna see how things end, what happened to Bernie, how's the plan gonna come out on the other side. Thank you very much. You can get your first steps in the world of Cogito in our free quick guide. It's on Drive-Thru RPG and also on the link in our bio on the Instagram /cogito.rpg. I think that's it. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week for the conclusion of Young Relics. Thank you, Kongi, our voices in the sky. Thank you, players. I love that. See you next week, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tootsaloo! Let's get our faces stretched and snatched, babies.